What is up, guys? It is Electric. As you can see, this is sort of like a mono type triple battle against CongressionalWombat. So if you know, so she has water type. I have Electric, and I accidentally made a mistake on when I was picking my pokes, and I have my Plusle. No wait, that's a mine in on the field, and I needed another poke on there. But I died to a Specs Hydro Pump from her Mosh Forme. But I get the Toxic off on her Vaporeon, which is pretty good, as it goes for a Curse, which is kind of cool. So, her Swampert sets up the rocks, and you know our Swamperts are our Rotoms are dancing and stuff. So I send in my Manny the Manectric, which gets the boost from my Mine-In, which will OHKO this freaking Rotom with ease, because you know I missed my Thunder on the Sailor, which was kind of sad, because also I get the special boost, 50% special attack boost from Manectric, as he gets the boost from me. So she goes for return on my Mine-In, does nothing, and she switches her Swampert to the middle, which is pretty good. Had me scared, because you know Swampert with Earthquake just like rapes everything. So so she sends in her Tugboat, her Lantern, which is pretty cool. So I go for a Thunderbolt with my Manectric, and watch this. Bam! With the plus and minus boost with Life Orb, a Stab Electric just obliterated that Vaporeon. So I go for Toxic on the Swampert with Mine-In just for lulzing. I go for Confuse Ray on the Lantern just to confuse it. But yeah, dude, plus and minus freaking triple battle team. I made this today, and I was just like, dude, this is gonna be freaking brilliant. So he hits me with Ice Beam on my Mine-In, and I take it like a champ, because I am max HP and max special defense of Calm Nature. So that's the only way I'm using right now. My Mine-In and Plusle are just pretty much purely support, just to stay there to give the boost. So I go for Hidden Power Ice, because I really have nothing to do for my Manectric to either hit Gastrodon and Swampert, since Thunderbolt won't work, and Flamethrower is double resisted. So I have Hidden Power Ice, and it does okay damage. So I Hydro Pump the Swampert, as the Lantern confuses my Rotom, which is kind of sad, but you know that happens. So it's Scoodles goes for Curse again, and that's cool. And so what's up next? Scoodles, the stats are raising. Swampert's confused, and he hits himself in Confusion again. Confusion is just part of this, I guess. So now everyone's gonna be nom-nom-nomming on leftovers. I think there's like 4 of us out there that are nom-nom-nomming on it. Let's see, yeah, 3. Who else? Okay, someone else isn't nomming on there. I know my Maytag, I think, has lefties, and I think her Lantern has lefties, so we're all just nom-nom-nomming again. So I switch out my my Rotom for my Amphi, the Ampharos, and the only move I really have to do damage to both of these two is Bark Out, and plus it drops their special attack, but you know, that's good for me, I guess, because like it hits both of them, and that's great. So I go for Toxic on Lantern, so her whole side is Toxic, and that's fucking great. But she goes for the T-Wave on my Ampharos, and I'm just like, crap, because Ampharos is paralyzed. So he's no longer confused, he snaps out, and he gets the Earthquake off, and that's gonna do damage to you know, both of her pokes and take out 2 of my pokes. Problem here is, we had problems switching in pokes. Thus you will see when my 2 Pokemon fainted, one of my Pokemon is on the wrong side of the field. Because it kind of froze, because you have to tap a fainted Pokemon, then hit the Pokemon that you want to switch in. It was really weird, it was really frustrating. We spent like 5 minutes trying to figure out how to switch in a fucking poke, because it was just really busted. It was just like, it was so aggravating. I thought we were going to have to stop the game, even when it was getting good. So her whole team's taking toxic damage, because my Mine-In did its job, and it's pretty cool. But as you see, when I bring out my Plusle, it's on the wrong side of the field. It's supposed to be in the middle, but just because of that whole thing, I just kept mashing on switch out, so it just threw him in random positions. It's not where I wanted him to be, because I wanted my Plusle to be in the middle, so I can wish pass to my Amphi just by switching it into the middle, and you know, I think it'll get the of the wish, I think, but I'm able to just finish off the Swampert, and he goes for a Stone Edge, and it misses, which just kind of sucks, because, you know, that would have helped, really, to, like, whittle down my Maytag. So I'm able to get the focus blast off on her lantern and bring it down to where Toxic will actually take it out. So as again, everyone is getting lefties again. Lantern is up now, and then it's gonna be yeah, Gastrodon, Nom Nom Nom, Scoodles the Gastrodon, that's a cute name, and then my Ampy, the Ampharos, and so yeah, we all have awesome names. So Toxic takes out Tugboat, and Tugboat goes down, and her last poke is, I believe, a Starmie. So she has Starmie, which is her princess. I'm glad that the Gastrodon doesn't have Earthquake, I think. I'm just kind of glad. So Starmie just finishes off my Ampharos with the Hydro Pump, which is, it's kind of sad, but you know, that happens. So I go for a Wish with my my Plusle, just in case I need to pass it or move my my Rotom into another place, but I just went for that because Plusle only has Thunder and it can't really hit Gastrodon, so I wanted him to move him to the middle, but I tried to just go for the T-Bolt onto Starmie just so I could just, you know, finish it, but you know, as you saw, I hit myself, so I just go for a Protect just so, because I don't know if that Gastrodon does have Earthquake, and you know, it's just taunting me there. So I go for the Protect to hit that, and I hit myself in confusion, and I'm just like, shit. So he hits the Stone Edge this time, and it doesn't do any damage now that I see it, because, you know, it is +1, but, you know, that Stone Edge did nothing to me, which is kind of funny. So he's taking toxic damage, so he's got at least one more hit in him before, unless he recovers. So he goes for the Thunderbolt, which brings me down to, like, in the red, and I go for the Wish, and I really want to move Rotom to the back to see if the Wish mechanics do work like that in triple battles, or if it just follows the poke, but he's able to finish me off with the Stone Edge because I hit myself in confusion because, you know, Maytag totally let me down, but it dies to Toxic, so it's one-on-one. My Plusle, yeah, reset move, my Plusle with full HP, max special defense is able to take this Hydro Pump like a boss, and then I hit the Starmie with the Thunder, and I'm able to finish that off, and that was GG. So that was a really good match. I made this team just because I was having some pokes while I was streaming, and I was like, hey, triple battle. Plus and minus would be like great because you have like 3 pokes on the field that all get like, you know, the boost. So, you know, let's go with that. So I made a Plusle and Minun support post with max HP and max special defense, and you know, it's a Toxic Rest, Toxic Wish, Protect, and Thunder. So I'm not sure if wishing works that way in triple battles. Maybe it just follows the poke, but you know, maybe it stay in that one position. So maybe you can switch back and forth. But I never really did get to try that. So you know, maybe that's another thing I can try out because I haven't really gone in depth in triple battles as much as I have in rotation battles. Other news, 2 spots left in my rotation tournament, so brackets, if these 2 spots do get filled up, it will be up soon, so, you know, that will be good. So, you know, there's the link to, you know, more info, another video that I made earlier today about the NFE tournament, but, there's a link to CongressionalWombat's channel, because she's super awesome battle girl from outer space. You should totally go check her out if you haven't subbed to her. She's awesome. I was like, I made the team and I wanted to battle. I was like, someone humor me with the triple battle. So she's like, your team's all electric, right? And she's like, okay, I'll bring a team. I was like, oh, you saw me make my team, so you're gonna try and counter me. But no, she didn't. She brought you know, she brought a water type team, and it was pretty balanced. It was back and forth. It was a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you, Joe. Thank you, Zoe, for the match, and I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys really like the team and enjoy the match. And like always, you can always rate, like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know how you really rate, but I guess rating is done by liking. But whatever, get in that later. You can always like, comment, and subscribe to me, and I will catch you guys later. Cheers.